What if you could build a PC that is uniquely yours, designed to perform just the way you want? Imagine the excitement of building your own gaming rig, completed with vibrant RGB lights, in case if that's your style, or you want to build a powerful workstation PC that tailored exactly to your needs. It's not about just getting a better PC, it is about crafting something unique that meets your need. Hey there everyone, my name is Preetham and I welcome you all to Negitech. In this video, we will talk about the incredible experience of building your PC from scratch and many other benefits that comes with it. So let's start with the benefit first, the benefit of building your own custom PC. Building PC is not just about saving money or getting exactly what you want. It is a fantastic way to deepen our understanding on how computers work. While it might seem intimidating at first, but with careful planning, you will not only end up with a new machine, which is again tailor-made to meet your requirement, but you will also learn set of skill that will serve you well in years to come. And the best part, as I said before, you get to decide every single detail from processor to case design to IO selection and so on. So let's talk about step-by-step method of building our PC. The step 1 should be plan. Consider, or you need to think of what you want your PC to do. Are you building a high performance gaming rig or a content creation powerhouse, or it could be a reliable machine for everyday tasks? So you need to realize your requirement first. Your goal will guide you to build and select what is important for you, and on that basis you may optimize your PC component hardware that maximize while staying within your budget. Now, as we are talking about the money, let's also talk about the importance of budgeting. Building a PC can range from affordable to high-end depending on your budget. It's easy to get carried away with all amazing components available, but sticking to your budget is very crucial. To help with this, we have created Indstor. If you want, you can have a look on it. It is a platform that curates some of the best laptops, computer products, hardware, and accessories from Amazon. It saves you from hassle of getting lost in vast marketplace and help you to find custom PC build based on your budget. After signing in, you can do more, for instance, rating or leaving your own review for the product, and you can also create your own wish list that you want to plan to buy at later stage. And since this site will basically take you back to Amazon, which is again, one of the most trusted e-commerce platform available in the market. So now let's go back to our budgeting. So I would say start with a clear idea on how much you are willing to spend, or probably, you may upgrade certain components at a later stage. For example, GPU, you can upgrade it later on, or for example, RAM, you can start with 8 or 16 gigs and later on you can expand it to 32 gigs. So we need to think of our budget and also the goal of that PC build. Also, when shopping for the components, it is always important to buy from reputable vendors. For example, Amazon, and then we also spoke about Indstor, how Indstor can help you in buying products from Amazon. And then Flipkart is also one of very trusted platform, or other trusted local retailers. Sometimes we can also get a very good deal at local retailers. So do check out there as well. And also, even whenever we buy from Amazon or Flipkart, always check their return or replacement policies, because sometimes if in any case you face issue, you should be able to replace or return that product. And whenever your part arrive, inspect them carefully for any damage and double check for everything match what you have ordered. Sometimes this may also happen, you have ordered X component and you have received Y. Although the chances are pretty minimal, but still anybody can be that lucky fellow. Okay, so we spoke about planning and budgeting. Now let's talk about PC building process. And since we are talking about custom build, Although each PC build is unique, but overall the process of PC building remains same. So I would suggest you to start with choosing CPU first, and with that a compatible motherboard and GPU. And based on the form factor of your GPU and motherboard, you may able to take a good decision for your cabinet. While gamers might want to further take few more steps apart from ventilation and cabinet compatibility like looks or RGB lighting. Proper selection of cabinet is very essential, guys. A lot of folks think that cabinet is just cabinet. Case selection is not important, but I would say case is very important, guys. Good case will ensure proper ventilation, keeping your hardware performing optimally. And that really doesn't mean that you need to go with RGB cases. Remember, guys, ventilation and space is the two things that you need to look within cabinet. Okay, so now you have selected 4 components, which is CPU, GPU, motherboard and cabinet. Now let's talk about cooling. If you are buying a performance CPU, for example K series in Intel, which generally do not comes with any stock cooler, then in that scenario you may require to choose a cooler that may meet the TDP of that CPU. And generally these coolers are rated in terms of which CPU they can handle. And one more thing I would like to let you know, guys, air cooling is more than enough. There are high-end coolers that can cool down any power-hungry processor until and unless you are doing lot of overclocking. So based on your processor, you need to select your thermal solution. And the reason why I emphasize on having air cooling solution, not liquid cooling, because of many reasons. And the biggest one I would say is that the robust reliability of air cooling solution. Then comes the RAM and storage, which again depend on our need, we can finalize. The only thing here we need to keep in mind is which type of RAM our motherboard support. Is it compatible with DDR4 or DDR5? And based on that you may buy your RAM. Then in case of SSD, I would suggest you to go with NVMe type. And right now most of the board actually support PCIe Gen 4. Even if you are buying the basic one, it also supports Gen 4 until and unless you are buying 4 or 5 year old motherboard and CPU. Or you can also let us know in comment down below. We can definitely help you out with it. Or you can check out Indstor, where we have created several custom builds. Now let's talk about one of the last yet a very important component in our system, which is PSU or power supply unit. So after selecting all these components, now we need to talk about PSW. So based on selected processor and GPU, you can see how much is the thermal requirement of our system. And based on that, you can select your power supply unit. And generally I would say take some buffer. Let's say if your requirement can met with 500 watts of power supply, I would suggest you to go with at least 650 watts. Or let's say you have not finalized your GPU yet, but you are intending you're gonna buy it at later stage. In that scenario also, I would suggest you to consider your power requirement right away. Also, while buying any power supply, check for rating you may find. For example, the power supply generally have different rating. So I would recommend you to get at least a power supply of bronze certification rating, which kind of ensure the safety of your delicate hardware and gonna give you a good power efficiency. So I think we have finalized our all essential PC components, starting with our CPU, then motherboard, GPU, cooler, RAM and storage. And in the end, we also finalize our power supply. After finalizing all these components, you can proceed with installation. And if you want to see complete installation of how we can assemble PC, then you can check out the video link that I have added to the description of this video. In Negitech, we have done several PC builds, and as I said in starting, although your PC is unique, but the process of building the PC is almost similar. In the end, I would say building your PC is a rewarding experience that goes beyond just owning a new machine. It's also about taking control of your computing experience, gaining valuable skill along the way. So if you are ready to dive into world of DIY PC building Start planning, gather your component, and get ready to create something truly special. And that's a wrap on your ultimate guide of building a PC. I hope guys you find this video helpful and informational. If yes, then please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to Nigitech for more such tips, tricks and deep dives. See you guys in the next one. Till then, you take care and bye bye.